Guys, what is going on? And welcome back to VroomVroomDana. I am so stoked to be back, man. I got something crazy that is happening in the city of Lake Elsinore right now. Like, the city's on fire. Things are going crazy. I'm just kidding. The city was on fire like 3 months ago. But right now, we are having a California poppy epidemic. Now, what is this? You may be asking. Well, basically, there is the California pop. What's up, my fellow brethren? What is happening? Basically, what's happened is we are having this thing called a super bloom right now of California poppies. The city of Lake Elsinore has a population of maybe like 66,000 people, I think was the census for the city. And there was yesterday, I'm recording this on Sunday, and yesterday was Saturday, there was 50,000 people that came out to the city of Lake Elsinore yesterday to look at a stupid flower. So it is crazy. The streets, the freeways, everything is jam-packed right now. Like, it is complete mayhem down here in the city. If you plan on getting anywhere within the city, it's impossible. Like, it's basically don't even drive right now because you're not going to get anywhere. There's a city that is one city over from us, and it took us 2 hours to go from city to city because of stuff like that. They got exits shut down, they got freeway off-ramp shut down, they got shuttles trying to run to the flight. It's like, it's mayhem. So we're gonna go check it out on the dual sport because your boy knows some back ways. So we're gonna get ourselves into some shenanigans and go check out this situation. Man, this city's under some crazy stuff lately, man. Like, you guys remember the videos from months ago where we had the whole entire hills were on fire, like the hills were on fire, burned down like all the hills. It was like this the biggest fire we've ever had. And then there was flooding. After the fires finally went out, we decided to have the most rain that we've ever had in the city. So all the hills that just caught on fire caused massive flooding, massive landslides. So there was a big old debacle about that. Then it got cold. Then the hills were covered in snow. Now it's springtime, and from all the rain and the sunshine we've been getting lately, we're having this massive poppy out bloom, which is causing everybody to come to the city. So it's like, dude, it's been pure chaos over here. I read an article about like people spending hours and hours and hours in traffic just to come look at these flowers. Like, it blows my mind that people would wait that long just to take a freaking Instagram pic of some California poppies.
Hi, I'm Poppy.
There's now people branching out to places where there's just like little patches of these freaking flowers, and they're still swarming to these spots. Like, dude, it's crazy. I mean, it really does blow my mind that people are just finding patches of flowers. They're taking their dogs. Look at, people are selling lemonade, Girl Scout cookies, man. People are making a field day out of this stuff. It's insane. This is where the people need to be coming, dude. Like, these secret areas to avoid the traffic. Like, it's actually pretty dope back here. Actually, maybe there's like 1 or 2 people. I see a couple cars scattered out through the back here, but see, this is where the areas are at, man. It's pretty gangster back here. Look at that, they got their horses out. Do some horse photos, put a horse in the field. Just telling you, man, all these people, you're gonna be seeing their Tinder profiles are gonna be updated with all these California poppies. You're gonna have a dude riding his horse through a field of California poppies. Oh my God, swipe, swipe, swipe. Probably actually gonna be some pretty good riding back here right now. All this rain, there's probably gonna be a pretty good series of river crossings and stuff back here. What are they doing right here? They're trying to build a fence back here? I don't understand. Why would you build a fence? What's going on back here? What? Somebody lost part of their car. Doesn't look too good for that guy. Still got a little bit of running water back here. Not a crazy amount, but oh man, I don't even know how deep it is. I can't even see. Oh man, that seems pretty freaking deep. Let's just go. Oh my God. Oh dude, this trail is gonna be so sick right now. I wish I wore more appropriate gear. I wasn't expecting water crossings, but my socks and my shoes are gonna be so waterlogged after this. Oh my God, but this is awesome, man. I'm so stoked for today's video, man. You got freaking scenery everywhere. Everything's all green finally, and you even got the flowers. It's not all brown and death like normal. The trails are prime. You got water crossings. Dude, this is some primo riding right now. Kind of feels good though. Get a little bit of water on my legs and stuff. got the Jeeps out right now. Actually, there's nobody even in that Jeep. That might be a stolen Jeep, to be honest. I don't even know about that. They're just freaking making love out in the fields of flowers, which can be pretty bad also. Everybody's out and about today, dude. Oh, that's sick. Man, you got horseback riders. What is going on back here today? This is crazy. How you guys doing? Good. Awesome, man. This is so cool. This is so freaking cool. Absolutely wild. Wow, that is crazy. Man, dude, look at this view up here. Absolutely insane, dude. There's just poppies everywhere. These hills, I mean, obviously you could tell that they're orange, but it's pretty insane, man. I mean, there's definitely snakes everywhere. I mean, I know there's snakes all the time. Luckily, it's not hotter, or else I'm pretty sure the 50,000 people down on the other side of the hill who can't get up here are going to be getting some rattlesnake bites, but it does look beautiful. Going down little gnarly hills, man. At least you got a good view. I think my front tire's going flat, though. Oh, man, this is pretty tore up, man. All that rain we had, and now everything's a little dry because it hasn't rained in the last 5-6 days, so all the trails are all dried up, which makes things no fun. But oh man, it's pretty gnarly. But like I was saying, dude, at least you got a good view going down the hills. See why all the white girls are coming out to Lake Elsinore right now. Look at the poppies, dude. This is white girl paradise. This is Instagram paradise. Yeah. We have to turn around. I kept going. There's an exit down here. I go into the freeway tunnel. You guys have probably seen it in previous videos if you've been on the channel for a while. But if you follow this trail long enough, it comes to like a series of hills, and then I could finally go under the freeway to go to the other side. But I started to notice a lot of traffic of people down there because I was starting to get closer to the hill, and then there was rangers down there kind of directing people where to go and stuff. And you know, they're probably not going to be too stoked that I'm back here on a dual sport, so I had to turn the ship around, which sucks. I was so close to the end, and now I got to backtrack all the way where I just came from But dude, we almost made it to the end too, and I was like, oh man, come on. Probably why earlier the dual sport riders and the Jeepers and all them guys were headed back that way. They might have did the same thing I did. They might have just went down here and I had to turn the ship around. I did see a Razor guy earlier, and it kind of looked like he was telling me to turn around for some reason, which maybe he wasn't, maybe he wasn't, maybe that's why, but you know, we gave it a shot. But at least we get to go back through here, and it's freaking awesome through here. There's been some pretty crazy world around the world, man. My boy Fool again, I've been watching his stuff on Instagram, and he's been having like major massive floods. I think he lives in Omaha, and they've been having crazy flooding problems that are literally engulfing streets and keeping people like freaking captive in their cities. How is it by you guys? Because finally, I mean, for SoCal weather being, it's been raining, which made everything pretty prime out here actually, and you could tell obviously by all the flowers we've been talking about. It's created some pretty crazy scenery out here. And I know around the world, it's like this has been the year that's had some pretty crazy weather all across the world. I know like Michigan, it was like -30, or it might have been more than that. It was something just extremely gnarly, and it's like, well, I don't think we had this crazy of weather in as long as I can remember, at least. But I feel all across the United States, maybe even the world, we've been having some pretty drastic weather conditions this year. Man, dude, gnarly hills with a dual sport tire is no joke. I mean, I'm sure my dual sport riders know if you start going down some soft hills or something with a lot of loose dirt, these dual sport tires just slide down that stuff. You start picking up speed, even if you're just tapping that rear brake, trying to get as much traction as possible. It gets hairy, man. It's like, it ain't no joke, dude. It's super, super sketchy. It's a lot different than riding a dirt bike with all the dirt tires and all the traction you have on those. When you got something like this, where there's not a ton of traction, pretty gnarly. Almost like going down it on slick sometimes, especially if you have a dual sport tire that you haven't replaced in a while. Oh my god, dude, sometimes it feels like I'm going down stuff on a street bike tire going up hills. Like, you just got no traction. It's like just freaking smooth rubber on rock. It's pretty beautiful through here, if I gotta be honest with you guys. Oh man, alright. It's probably the gnarliest hill back here. We gotta go up and down it, so at least we're past that. Oh man, come on. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. What did I just hit? That was embarrassing. Okay. Let's just do that again. There was a girl walking her dog down this earlier when we came through here. Good thing she wasn't here right now. Would have hit her, the dog, and been embarrassed that I didn't make it up the hill. Better. I don't know what happened in the first place, but oh, there's the people and their dogs. Where my Razor friend went. Where did they go? I'm pretty gnarly back here. A lot of tight stuff. Two Razors or a Jeep and a Razor went by each other. I don't know what they're gonna do. Back through the flood from earlier. Alright. A little easier going through when you know what's coming up. I know to put my legs up a little bit, because last time I got water up all my shoes, but kind of cooled me off for that ride actually, so kind of feels good. All right, we are free from the hills. I mean, kind of, like I would say the single track back in those poppy hills, up and down hills trying to get to destination B. We're back almost where we started from. So instead of A to B, we pretty much went like A to halfway to B, back to A. But it's all right, man. It all worked out. We actually saw some pretty crazy stuff back there and some fun riding, so that was cool. We get to see our car again. If anybody's interested in a car, let me know, man. I can hook you guys up for a pretty good deal. Probably just need to get some wheels and tires, and you'll be driving in no time. Set up for a convertible too. You don't even need to worry about chopping the top yourself. It's already all done for you, dude. We took out the roll bars in there, man. We took out the windows. We know summer's coming. We know it's gonna get a little hot. Honestly, just here to help. Tire and wheels, you're dialed. That parking lot we like to call a freeway. Woo, man, it goes on forever too. Like, you think that's just this part? Oh no, man, miles and miles and miles and miles of traffic just to look at some orange things on the hills. Alrighty guys, while we're stuck behind a Ford Explorer, I think I'm gonna wrap that up right there and call that a video. I gave myself a pretty good shinner. Oh yeah, look, I'm bleeding out of my leg a little bit, but besides that, I want to say it's a pretty dang successful day, man. We got back into the hills. We weren't able to go as far as we want to do, but we still got to see the gist of it. I really wanted to go back there and show you guys the just crazy amount of people that are coming out there, but unfortunately we weren't able to get that far due to some park rangers, but it's all good, man. We went back there, had a good ride, found some sick stuff, man. It's actually really cool through there right now with some of the water crossings. I'm gonna wait till it rains again and go back there again, because then it'll actually probably be some deeper water crossings where you're like, it's probably not a good idea to go through this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And not only that, it's green back there. It's pretty sweet out here right now. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. That's VroomVroomDana. You can still see the traffic lined up forever, and I'll talk to you